it's we're on shaky ground right now. I mean, if we're just being honest about it, and I think mid-table doesn't really work for United. I don't think but I'm saying that because we had 20 glorious years, didn't we? Also, and I think we look at football in terms of being stable, a team being stable, and we haven't had that for a very, very long time. I actually think some of the managers have actually been really good. They've had us in the top 3. For most teams, that's pretty amazing. That's an amazing achievement. It's just when you've had those years previous, it's not enough. And on the one end, I kind of think if you hark back to when Sir Alex Ferguson got the gig, he had some ropey couple of moments in the beginning. And we do all talk about it, but we talk about it with rose-coloured spectacles. It was like he probably was going to get the boot at one point. Yes. I don't know, and I don't want to tarnish that because he's had the ultimate career, But I think, I don't know, I wonder whether some of the managers that we've had at United, if they would have been given another season, whether they would have been able to actually make a real go of it, because... getting in the top 3 and what have you, and even winning trophies and stuff is an amazing achievement. It's just not perceived as being good enough for United. So I think we struggle with that. We struggle with our glorious past, if you like.
Yes, no, it's very true.
It
is a heavy weight.
It is.
I can totally understand that. Yeah. This has been the worst Premier League start for Manchester United, and worst start I think it is since the 89-90 season as well. Do you get to go much?
I do get to go occasionally, yeah. I'm very lucky. I know some people there who look after me, and it's wonderful to go, and it's a real privilege to sit where I sit and all the rest of it, and look around, and there's ex-players, and I've met Sir Bobby Charlton, and I've met Sir Alex Ferguson, and it is kind of a freaky thing that, because I'm a bit of a fanboy with music still as well, by the way. If I meet certain people in music, I'm completely tongue-tied and I don't know what to do with myself. And, I met Erik Cantona up there once, and I just went, I literally couldn't form a word, never mind a sentence. Yeah. But I think that's great. I think we all need that. You need somebody to sort of kind of idolise and have all those emotions about, because that's one of the things that football still does for me is it makes me really emotional. I don't kick anything anymore. No. I used to kick things around the living room, do you know what I mean? And, break toes and what have you occasionally. But I don't do that anymore. And I don't hate anybody either. And I think we need to bring that into football a little bit. I don't like the hatred sometimes against another team. If someone's doing really well, give them the due that they're due. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So I kind of think it's, I really don't. I love the fact that City did what they did. That is the treble is something to respect, and I think we have to respect it. Yeah. And the fact that Liverpool have come back and they've been amazing. And I know there's probably United fans out there going, "He's not a real United fan." I am a real United fan, but I respect people who play really good football, and that's just the way it is. So I don't really think most people care who owns a football club if the football club's doing well. The fans don't. I mean, again, one of the things about Newcastle, it's kind of like, I love the fact that Newcastle are doing well. I love the fact that they've been this amazing, and obviously they've had a lot of anguish and turmoil about their previous owner and the whole thing. I mean, that was like brutal at times,
It was.
And also, again, it gets a bit scary sometimes, the hatred. And I just think we need to mellow that out a bit. But if you're really, really passionate about your team and the owners aren't perhaps, pulling their weight, you want to be vocal about it.
Which was your favourite Fergie United team, Rick? Which was the one that?
Well, obviously, when that treble year was just amazing, and it was a kind of like and also I think the class of '92 thing. We've got some really romantic things in our history, and we've got them like ancient history as well, sort of thing that goes back. But that was an amazing thing, and I've got to be honest, I was struggling with the whole game, the match, the against BeIN and what have you. I really struggled with that game because, like most people, there's no way I actually believed we were going to win that game.
Well, it looked like I was going to get away from it, didn't it?
Totally. Yeah. And it was like, I don't think I sat down I watched it from home, by the way, but I don't think I sat down for a minute of it. And, that was a tough one to watch, I think. And then it was almost like he didn't actually believe it had happened, even though it had just happened. It was so kind of strange that whatever it was, 80 seconds or whatever it was. But again, that's the sort of, I think we do have some romantic things, United. I really do. I'm sure other teams do, and they can quote theirs, but that's probably my favourite moment of the whole thing with United, because I think Sir Alex Ferguson, seeing him achieve that was pretty special. I think as a manager, that's the ultimate thing, is to win that cup, but to do it in a treble season is just bonkers, you know. And City have just done it, like we all know.
Yeah.
And again, respect to Pep Guardiola, because he's done it several times. I know the treble thing's a bit out of everyone's reach, but he's just gone and done it, you know. So
There's no doubting your influence on the music scene. No doubting now your influence on the fashion scene with what you're wearing today, but also in the papers. Jack Grealish has been doing a bit of modelling for Puma. Lovely. And within the fashion shoot that he has done, he's wearing what is like akin to what you used to wear.
Yeah, well, he's got like a rain mac.
He has got that green rain mac on,
which was iconic from the video.
Well, listen,
Never Gonna Give You
Up. If
Up.
anyone can bring that back, Jack Grealish can bring that back.
Very true.
I mean, that guy can probably look good in a potato sack, can't he? Do you know what I mean? So, no, very nice.
No,
very nice.
Good,
yeah.
Look at the influence that you have, eh?
Just very quickly, a message for Rick. I proposed to my fiancée in August by singing "Never Gonna Give You Up" at a festival before getting down on one knee, and she said yes in front of all our friends
congratulations.
and family.
Nice
I've been trying to contact you. We are huge fans and have seen you live. We love you.
Oh, thank you for that. Lots of love back to you. That's amazing.
Fabulous. Well, listen, it's been an absolute pleasure
having
you with us.
Thanks for having me. I've enjoyed it.
I think we've all enjoyed it. A little trip down memory lane as well with some of the songs, but also that new album is brilliant. We have listened to it. That song, the first single from it, Never Gonna Stop.
Thank you.
Let's remind everybody about it now. But Rick, thank you.
Thank you, Rick.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.